Hi everyone, so you guys requested a blush collection video, so today I am going to do that for you. I'm going to start with my single blushes and then I'll go and show you my palettes. So the only palette that I'm going to show you is this one right here for now. These right here are my MAC blushes. And I have to be very careful because this one is broken. Oh my gosh. See, it's completely broken. I'm like lifting it up really carefully because it's broken. This one is in, I was trying to look up the name, Spring Sheen. I'm very careful. Okay, this one is Sunbisque. And I believe this one is Margin. Yeah. Okay, and these live in a Z palette. And then this one is Dolly Mix. Really pretty shade. I don't know if I'm going to be able to swatch all the blushes just because, you know, we'll be here for a really long time if I do. But I am going to swatch this one because this one is really unique and different. So that is what that looks like. It has kind of like a sheen, like almost like a duochrome a little bit. So you're not going to be able to see it here, but it's really pretty. And that's Dolly Mix. Then I have Plum Foolery. And this is Warm Soul, right? Yeah, this is Warm Soul. And the last one, which is really pretty, this is a matte blush and it's in Gingerly, and I love this blush. This goes with everything. It's beautiful. So those are all MAC blushes. So let's start with these. These are my Becca blushes. This one's in Songbird, right? Yeah, this one's in Songbird. Really beautiful terracotta blush. This one is in Gypsy, and this one's a really pretty too, kind of a duochrome, kind of that, what is that called, like NARS Orgasm blush. See that sheen? It's so pretty. So pretty. I mean, you can use this as an eyeshadow. I mean, any of these you can use as an eyeshadow. But it is really pretty. So this one is in Gypsy. Okay, then moving on to the Tarte blushes. This one is in Party. This one, I believe a lot of people have. They got this in their birthday, I don't know, birthday boxes one year. And then this one is in Natural Beauty. And this one looks kind of scary. Sorry, I'm trying to open this with one hand, but it's really pretty. This is really hard to do with one hand. But that is what that looks like right on the top there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. Can you see that? Yeah, really pretty blush. Okay, then moving on to Benefit blushes. This is in Dallas. Really pretty blush. A lot of people use this as a bronzer as well, depending on your skin tone. I use this as a blush. It's really pretty. And then this one is pretty as well, an everyday blush. This is in Rockateur, which I'm sure you guys have seen and heard of. And I do have pan on that, which is really exciting. Okay, then moving on down here to my NYX blushes. This one is in Pinched, and this one is a dupe for NARS's Orgasm. See that right there? It looks very much like NARS's Orgasm. And then this one is in Terracotta. Really pretty shade too for the summertime. Beautiful blush. Look at that. That's so pretty. I may try to use that as a eyeshadow. So beautiful. Okay, now we're moving on to the Too Faced what are these called? Love Flush, and this one is in Your Love is King. And let's see if I can open this. Yep, and there it is. Very beautiful blush. And let's see if I can give you guys a swatch, because this one looks a little bit scary. But I use that as a winter blush, and that's very pigmented. See there? I heard that they got rid of these. I don't know why. I did pan one last year and I loved it. And I don't know why they got rid of these blushes. They were really nice blushes. So, but anyway, that is Your Love is King. Hi. Okay, then we're moving on to Milani blushes. This one is in Bella Rosa. So that's what that looks like. I don't need to open that one. This one is in Romantic Rose. This is a really popular one. A lot of people have this blush. Really pretty color. This one is in Berry Amour. Really pretty kind of berry color, obviously. And this is the famous Luminoso, which I'm sure you guys have seen and probably have in your collection, but that is the famous Luminoso. This one is in Rose de Oro. And let me swatch that for you, because I'm sure, I don't know if you guys have this or not, but it's a really pretty blush as well. And that is what that looks like right there. So really pretty blush. I know I have a lot of blushes that are similar, but I love them all and I'm not getting rid of them. I'm not getting rid of anything quite yet. I know I'm crazy. Crazy blush lady, but I love them all. Okay, I only have one from Urban Decay. I wanted to get another one, but I wasn't able to before they discontinued them, which I don't know why they discontinued these beautiful blushes. But this one is in Rapture, and let me try to open it for you. And look at that. That kind of looks like Narcissin. And actually, I have that right here. Let me compare that to Narcissin real quick. A little bit similar. Let me swatch them together. So this is Urban Decay's. This is Urban Decay's Rapture. That's on my, close to my knuckle there. And then this is Narcissin. See right there, this is, how do I do this with one hand? But that second one right there is Narcissin. The one closest to my knuckle is Rapture from, can you see that? I don't know if you're going to be able to see that with this lighting, but yeah, that's what they both look like. They look a little bit similar. I think Rapture is a little bit more cool tone, and Narcissin is a little bit more warm tone, but really pretty blushes nonetheless. Moving on to, these are kind of like loners. This is IT Cosmetics blush in CC Ombre, Radiance Ombre blush, and does this have a name? Oh, Coral Flush. And that is what that looks like. Really pretty. I'll swatch it. I'm gonna end up swatching all of these when I said I wasn't gonna swatch. It's just fun to swatch. That is what that looks like. Really pigmented blush, but it's so pretty. I love it. This is a Sonia Kashuk's, I don't know how you say her name. Sunset blush. Really pretty blush. And I'm not going to swatch that one. Okay, and why is this here? Oh, I missed one. I'm sorry, you guys. This is part of my Becca blushes. I'm so sorry. This one is in Flower Child. That's what that looks like. And let me just bring these down. These are all my Becca blushes right there. And this one is in Flower Child. Now moving on to Cargo. This one is in Tonga. Yeah, Tonga. And I'll swatch these for you guys. That is what that looks like. That's really light on my skin. I may end up decluttering that one because that's really light on my skin tone. Okay, this one right here, I think this one is in Louisiana. Yep, this one is in Louisiana. This is kind of like a highlighter or a blush topper. That one's a light one too. Okay, and then this one, I can't remember what this one is. This one is in Topeka. And let's swatch that one real quick. This one's a really light one on my skin tone too. And that is what that looks like. That one is the most wearable one for me, but they're all pretty. So those are my Cargo blushes. Okay, so this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon, and this is in Dusk Till Dawn, and I really love this blush. This is like a bronzer blush, but I just mixed these two together, and it's really, really pretty. It's a very everyday blush type of color. Really pretty. I love this blush. This is the Amazing Cosmetics in Cinnamon Spice. And that is what that looks like right there. And that is a swatch of Cinnamon Spice. I don't know if this company is still around. Does anybody know? But they had a couple of pretty blushes. They used to be in Ulta, but I don't know if they're still around. But this is Maybelline's Master Highlight, and this is in the color Coral. This is like a highlight blush topper. I know I only have one of these. A lot of people like these blushes, and the swatch is right up here on my knuckle. So this is more of a highlight for me. Okay, these are the NARS blushes, and I believe I swatched Sin for you, and then, hold on, let me open, thought that was Sin. So this is Sin, I swatched that one, and then this is in Lovejoy. It's so hard to use one hand. Oh, and I didn't get a swatch at all. Wow. My gosh, you guys, I'm like, I may have to scrape off the top, but there's no real pigmentation on that one. It may be because I have lotion on my hands, but do you see that? There's like no pigmentation on that blush. What is up with that? Yeah, I may have to scrape off the layer, but yeah, that is the pigmentation on that Lovejoy. This is, what is this? Illamasqus blush, and this is in the color Kate, or Katie, not Kate, Katie. And this is a very cool tone. Oh, but it's so soft blush. It's very pink. Oh, but it's so soft. I love it. Then I have Clinique in Plum Pop. And that is what that looks like. Swatch. And here I am swatching. That is Plum Pop right there. Wow, that's very pigmented. Compared to the NARS's blush, it's crazy. So expensive and not pigmented anymore. This is a Maybelline blush. Blush as well, more of a highlight or a blush topper right here. And this one is in Life's a Peach. I love these types of colors. I'm telling you, it's so hard to swatch and hold the phone at once. All right, there we are, down there. Jouer's blush in Blossom. I really like this blush. I wanted to work on this blush this year, but I didn't get a chance to, so still working on my other blushes. That is the swatch right there of Blossom. Okay, this one is from W7, and these are 2 blushes. So I don't think they have names on them. Do they have names? No. No, I'm not seeing any names. And those are the blushes right there, at the end there. Really pretty everyday blushes. And then these are in my Pan That palette. Not Pan That palette, I'm sorry. These are the blushes that I'm working on this year. And this one is from e.l.f. And there was a bronzer right here, so this is the one that I'm working on this year. This is not a very pigmented blush, so I have to really scrape in order to get color. So very everyday blush. That's the swatch of it right there. And then I'm also working on this Essence blush, and it's called Baby Doll. That's the swatch of it right there. Of Baby Doll. And I'm moving on to the Balm. These ones I'm not going to swatch because you guys have seen these. So this is Frat Boy right there. This is Hot Mama. That is Hot Mama. This is kind of like NARS's Orgasm too. And then this is in Cabana Boy. This is a really pretty blush. I love this blush for the fall and winter time. Okay, and then this one right here I had in this packaging. This is Physicians Formula. This is an old blush. This is the pH Matchmaker, and it was in here, and I depotted it in here. I had a bronzer in here that I took out, but that is the swatch of it right there. I took it out of this packaging because it's so bulky. It's like huge. Lastly are the Laura Geller blushes. I had 2, and these blushes went on sale for the 21 Days of Beauty, so I went ahead and purchased 2 more. So let's go ahead with the ones that are new in my collection. This one is in Honeysuckle. That one right there. Okay, that's Honeysuckle. This one, okay, I'm gonna swatch the newer ones so you guys can see. This one is in Peach Delight. This is a new blush. I know, I don't need any more blushes. But that is in Peach Delight right there. I couldn't help myself. What are you gonna do? These are my older ones. This one is in Berry Truffle. That right there. And then this one is in Pink Grapefruit. So that is in Pink Grapefruit right there at the end there. These are all my Laura Geller blushes. For cream blushes, I only have one, and this is a color duo cream blush, and it's in Frolic. And see, it has 2 colors, and I just kind of mix them all together, and this is the color that I get here. So I only have one. So these are my blushes and palettes. So let's start off with this one. This is the Bon Jovi palette, and I have one blush right here. I believe this blush is the Frat Boy blush. Then I have a blush in this Tarte palette, and this is the Showstopper palette, clay palette, and I don't know if there's a name. No, I think I had a little sheet that told me the name, but I don't know where it is. But there's a blush in this palette right here. then I have actual blush palettes. So this is the Saharan Blush Volume 2 from Juvia's Place. And these are all the shades right here. So you have Yara Sola 2, Toe, I don't know, B, Zuba, and Lena. And let me see, let's swatch these for you. These are the top row right there. That middle one is so pigmented. I mean, Juvia's Place has just pigmented shadows and products and things like that. So very beautiful. And then I'll do the bottom. Okay, B doesn't swatch that well, but that is what those colors are right there, the bottom half. Okay, and then the last palette I have is this Tarte Old palette, and this is Pinup Girl. Okay, and I hit pan on this one. This one is Breathless. I'm not gonna swatch these, but this is Breathless, Embraced, Whimsy, Bashful, and this last one is Irreplaceable. So, yep, that is my whole collection here. Let me show you. I already put all my blushes in a box. But yeah, those are all my blushes and blush palettes and blushes in palettes. That's my whole entire collection, and I can leave my inventory down below in case you're interested in seeing everything that I have in my collection. But that is all I have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed this. Anyway, that is it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.